Hello, my name's Fred Garnes. Welcome to God Before Coffee. I just wanted to spend a little time and minister to you from the book of Psalms, specifically chapter 19. I really enjoy David's relationship with his God and just his use of language is it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's Hebrew poetry, and I really have been enjoying it more and more the more I've been reading it. So I'm going to begin with Psalms chapter 19, verses 1. The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Day after day they pour forth speech. Night after night they reveal knowledge. They have no speech. They use no words. No sound is heard from them. Yet their voice goes out into all the earth, their words to the end of the world. In the heavens, God has pitched a tent for the sun. It is like a bridegroom coming out of his chamber. I love the imagery. It's beautiful. The sun is like a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, like a champion rejoicing to run his course. He's excited. It rises at one end of the heavens and makes its circuit to the other. Nothing is deprived of its warmth. This is one of my favorite parts of any book, specifically this one. Verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect, refreshing the soul. And the soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. The statutes of the Lord are trustworthy, making wise the simple. Want wisdom? This is where you find it. The precepts of the Lord are right, giving joy to the heart. So we have refreshment for the soul, wisdom for the simple, and joy to your heart. The commands of the Lord are radiant, giving light to the eyes. Or we could say illumination. The fear of the Lord is pure, enduring forever. The decrees of the Lord are firm, and all of them are righteous. There's not really a lot of wiggle room here. It says the law of the Lord is perfect. The statutes of the Lord are trustworthy. The precepts of the Lord are right. The commands of the Lord are radiant, giving light to the eyes. The fear of the Lord is pure. The decrees of the Lord are firm. They don't waver. God says it, that's just how it is. Then it says, they are more precious than gold, than much pure gold. So this is David, and he's saying your law is perfect. Your statutes are trustworthy. Your precepts are right. Your commands are radiant. Your fear is pure. The decrees of the Lord are firm, and all of them are righteous. They are more precious than gold, than much pure gold. This is a guy that had gold. He had a lot of gold. But what did he value over gold? God's word, his relationship with his Creator. They are sweeter than honey from the honeycomb. Then here, verse 11, it says, by them your servant is warned or advised, and keeping them there is great reward. That's not cryptic either. You get warning from God's law, from his word, from his statutes, from his precepts. And when you keep them, there's a great reward. In verse 12 it says, who can discern their own errors? There's times when you're really not sure. And the reason you make a mistake is because you didn't know it was there to make it. Usually you don't make mistakes intentionally. That's why they're mistakes. So it says, who can discern their own errors? Question mark. Not many. And it says next, forgive my hidden faults. And I pray this back to God all the time. Keep your servant also from willful sins. May they not rule over me. So there's things that I notice in my life, and I'm sure people notice in their lives, that, it's not quite right. But you're like, I'm just going to go ahead and do it anyway. This says, keep your servant also from willful sins. You're putting the ball in God's court. You're saying, keep me from it. Not I can do it, but I probably can't do it, so I need you to do it for me. Keep me from willful sins. May they not rule over me. That doesn't mean you're not going to get there, but they're not going to dominate you. And that's what you don't want. You don't want those things that you let into your life to take over and take you somewhere you want to be. And you don't want the consequences, like massive consequences, for just kind of stepping off the path a little bit. It's a willful sin. It's okay. So you ask God, God, I need you to keep me from that. And he'll honor that. God honors that. He honors his word. So keep your servant also from willful sins. May they not rule over me. Then I will be blameless, innocent of great transgression. It doesn't say innocent of all transgression. It says innocent of great transgression. I won't mess up too badly because you're keeping me back. And your grace is holding me and keeping me from just making a hot tragedy out of my life. This verse I would recommend to everyone to pray all the time. All the time. I like to release this audibly every day. And that's verse 14 of Psalms 19. Probably my favorite. It says, may the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight, O Lord, my rock, or my strength, and my redeemer. I would encourage you, if you take nothing else from this chapter, nothing else that I said, make it a practice to confess verse 14 of Psalm 19. And God will do it. He will do it. He's faithful. I want my words and my meditations to be pleasing in the sight of my Creator. So you repeat that. You say it with me. May the words of my mouth and this meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. Thank you for spending some time with me in Psalm 19. I hope that it blessed you like it blessed me. Take care and thank you for watching. God bless you.